Welcome back to Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS, presented by Fisherman's Marine and Outdoor.
Welcome back, everyone. We've got Cameron Black from Gone Catching Guide Service on the line, and if you look over his shoulder there, they're actually in Ohio, and looks like you might have a fish on. What's going on?
Man, these guys, Big Dave and Nick, and everybody broke off, and Jordan came in here with a fly rod, and he's got another one on with a fly rod here, and he's going to land it for you guys if I can do this.
That is awesome. What you're seeing, everyone, is live in Ohio. And for a second, I was going to say, is he center pinning? But no, he's on a fly rod.
I want to show you guys the little beads, because one thing we quickly learned over here is, talking about that presentation size is like, coming over here with like the 12s and the 14 mils and stuff like that when you fish this little water. Man, we tried for about a day. No, man, these guys have it down, I'm telling you. And kind of getting this idea of like when, we fish some other areas that were really crowded and yet a lot of pressure. And you try to play those like larger presentations in that game and it doesn't work. And so really sizing down is like just absolutely critical here. So I want them to pull that out of the, oh gosh, I want to pull that out of the fish and show you guys how small the beads we're using.
Well, then that leads me to my next question. Even though you're obviously in another state, you're downsizing your tackle. That's also, wow. Let's go ahead. Go ahead, Cameron. Let's see what your buddy's got over there.
My God, that's by far. Hey, calm down. Hey, show that little bead and show the Northwest guys what like good hatchery stuff looks. Look at that little bead. That is a dang.
Wow.
Baby. Look at that.
Tiny Yarny, mini Yarny below it. Super tiny, size 6 hooks, size 8, size 6.
Hey, Jordan.
They're like little mini springers. They're just footballs.
Dude, that is just a dime. Jordan, you got to tell me, man, what size bead were you fishing there?
That was a size 8 millimeter bead. Super small.
I mean, look at that fish, too. Those are our fish, everyone. I want you to understand what you're seeing at home. Those are Northwest Steelhead. It has a fin, yes, but that is a hatchery-raised fish. I know hatcheries are horrible, but look at that.
There's that little bead.
That is just awesome.
Right there.
That's awesome. Jordan, thank you. Hey, Jordan, thanks for putting that on film for us here, live television. We appreciate that, man. Great job. Big Dave. Hey, Nick Popoff, too. Look at you guys. I love it.
Yeah, baby.
It's all the cameraman getting it done out here for you guys. I'm telling you, it's going to be an incredible time. And I can tell you, we've learned a lot, going, broadening your horizons and heading other places and kind of figuring out. We've got some great help from some of the guys, some of the local guys over here that have lent a hand and just true like ambassadors for the sport. Like basically yesterday going down to one of these rivers and kind of getting schooled and having guys like pull us aside, like, here, man, try this, do this, size it down and just light switch. Just pretty amazing stuff. And of course, these rivers are full of fish, but man, you got to fish them. It's pretty cool.
Where are those fish coming from? What river system are they actually coming from?
They're all coming from Lake Erie.
Lake Erie, okay.
You bounce around and I mean, you got rivers in New York, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. And we literally got licenses for all 3 states to just kind of run around and do this. And it's just such an amazing fishery. Just the first time experiencing it, because like I said, those fish do extremely well over here.
Yes, they do. I wish ours would do the same. All right, Cameron, another question. For what you're learning over there, you're going to be able to utilize that back home in maybe different conditions that you might run across on your home rivers, right?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, with how low, some of the rivers will get, we'll get those winter times, especially in February, where, we're not going to have a lot of rain. Things get gin clear. A lot of guys don't fish and pack up off the river. I mean, Nick and Big Dave, of course, they're always fishing, but the reality is like to be able to like sharpen those skills on some of these like smaller waters, it is going to apply over there. Like I said, they are our fish.
Yeah.
They're acting like our fish. Where they're holding, kind of what they're doing. We started this morning fishing a deep kind of pool. Weren't being successful. Moved up into the the running lanes and where they're shooting through the bedrock, throwing beads at them, and they're gobbling them up. I mean, and so even in an area like this where there's a lot of fish, you still have to be like, you still have to have your presentation in check, and you have to be in the right areas. So, will we apply this stuff at home? Absolutely.
I love it, Cameron. Again, I got to cut away, but we're going to come back. I'm going to redirect where we're going. I want to get some more tips that we can share for some of the folks at home when they get out here in a week or so when our rivers drop into shape, and maybe they can be half as successful as the folks from Addicted, the guys from Addicted over in Ohio this morning. That was awesome, Cameron. We'll be right back, everyone. Don't go anywhere.
Outdoor GPS is brought to you by Terra Firma Foundation Systems. We keep homes safe, dry, and stable. By Yakima Bait, steeped in tradition, innovation, and fishing success. And by Procure Bait Sense, ruthlessly effective.